Well, hey there. It is another great day for a great day. I'm glad you're with me. We're kind of zooming through something today, and I'm going to do another drive-through with an Atlanta institution. And everybody knows this place. Everybody, for the most part, likes it. Although I will tell you, I had a college professor that did not care for it. We're going to Chick-fil-A.
Mark's gotta eat.
We're here. Here we are in the drive-through line, and it's a little unusual that we're not 18 people back.
So can I get a name for the order?
Yeah, Mark?
Mark, what can I get you today?
Do you have like a number one that's like Chick-fil-A and fries and a drink?
Fries drink, yes sir.
Yeah, that's what I want.
What's gonna be the drink with that?
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea, all right. Anything else for today?
That'll do it.
Would you like any sauces?
No.
No. All right, tells me 906.
There you go.
Just tap it on the screen.
Okay.
You're all set. You have a
Thank you.
wonderful day.
You too, thanks. I don't know how they're going to keep this straight, because I could have spelled Mark with a C instead of a K. Did you ever say your name backwards? That's always fun to get in a conversation with people. So like I'd be Cram Sinage. Check your name out and see how it sounds backwards. It's kind of fun. If you ever have to give a name, make a name up, that's a fun one. So I got number one, the original, which is good. How fast was that?
That was pretty fast.
On a scale of 0 to fast, how would you rate this? Tell me below. This waffle fry is absolutely, decidedly scrumptious. The waffle fries were really good. Really good. So I have to tell you, I'm going to open the sandwich up here. It's a good smell. Get a whiff of that.
That does smell good.
No substitute. McDonald's tries to copy them. They just don't. I don't know what's different. Maybe it's the quality of the chicken. I don't know. If you know the secret, or if you worked at Chick-fil-A, tell us what's different about this chicken versus, say, all the other knockoffs that try to be a southern chicken sandwich. Just tell us below. So I actually have a couple of Chick-fil-A run-ins, brushes with Chick-fil-A. One, when I was in graduate school, I actually wrote we all had to write a paper on something, and one of the groups wrote a paper on Chick-fil-A, and so they were presenting it. And we found out that our professor absolutely hated Chick-fil-A. And we couldn't figure out why, because I'd never met anyone who hated Chick-fil-A. It turns out he hated the fact that he couldn't get a delicious Chick-fil-A sandwich on Sunday. And I thought, wow, there is a demographic that is unexpected. So he loved them and hated them because he couldn't get it on Sunday. People can't live with them, can't live without them. Let's taste it. Check it out. There's real chicken. There's not beaks. I think that's what's wrong with McDonald's chicken sandwiches, is it's not just a fillet of chicken, plump, juicy. I think these are pressure cooked, pressure fried to speed them up. I think that was a big breakthrough for Truett Cathy. I had a friend that actually wound up being seated next to him. His bank did a lot of business with Chick-fil-A, and he said something very interesting to me. I've told you oftentimes that restaurant business is really hard. Those of you who know anything about business know it is. But if you don't, trust me, the restaurant business is a tough way to make a living. But Truett Cathy made a go of it. And my friend asked him, he said, did you realize way back when you started that closing on Sundays was going to make such a powerful statement for your beliefs? And being closed on Sundays was how you lived your beliefs, one of the ways. And he said, Mr. Cathy told him, he said, well, to be honest, we were so tired those first years of working. We were doing 18 and 20-hour days, and after 6 days of that, we needed a day to rest and recuperate, and we couldn't open 7 days a week even if we tried. And I thought, that is an honest answer. And then, of course, it did begin to showcase what they believed and why they believed it and how they treated their employees and on and on and on. So anyway, I have a lot of respect for Chick-fil-A, and they still lead the pack, and the sandwich is terrific. I will tell you one thing that's been controversial. I was not a happy guy when they canceled their chicken salad sandwich and their coleslaw, because I love that stuff. Absolutely loved it.
They had a chicken salad sandwich?
Yeah, do you remember the chicken salad sandwich? It was on toasted white bread with a little pickle. It was delicious. Well, when they redid the menu a few years ago, you know, the carrot salad went away. That was one of them. It was delicious. It was like nobody else had it or made it like them. Are there other chicken sandwiches that you do like? I will tell you, for me, this is the best. Hands down, it's the best. But it's in its own category. I would also score Popeye's spicy chicken really, really high. I think it's pretty good, but it's completely different from this. This is the best chicken sandwich in my mind. It's always hot. The pickle is like crystal. They put the little pickle on there and magic happens. I wonder who sells the pickles. That's the guy that's making money, the pickle guy. You gonna spend money on a college degree, or you gonna be a pickle man? Pickle man's where it's at. Pickle ball, pickle on the crystal, pickle on the Chick-fil-A.
And you can pickle anything.
Pickle, what is this song from?
It's the Music Man.
Music Man. And I'm telling you, you got trouble right here in River City. That starts with P and something or another. Here's the other thing Chick-fil-A does is awesome. It can't be good for you, but my goodness, their lemonade is tops.
Oh, it's tops.
Whoo, just real lemonade. That's so good. I should have got that. I wasn't thinking. So I was eating Chick-fil-A, and as I was coming out, I noticed another guy that had been out before me. He had like a great big, high-end sandwich. His panhandler asked him for $5, and he said, well, I could give you the $5, but I've got this sandwich that is worth more. And if you're using it for food, if you're just hungry, you can have the sandwich if you'd rather. And the guy looked at the sandwich, and then he looked at the $5, and he looked back at the sandwich, and he looked back at the $5, then back at the sandwich. I stood there and I was amazed. I watched this for about 5 minutes. Then I gave up. I walked off. And then I remembered what my mom had told me many years ago. Beggars can't be choosers.
It's so stupid.
So remember that. This is hitting the spot. Always reliable, always the same at every store. Doesn't get any better than that. They're a little bit more expensive, I think, but well worth it. And they've spent money on their sites. I don't know if you know, they don't franchise sites. They split 50-50 with a partner. The partner only invests $5,000 or so, and then they split 50-50. And so that's one reason why their stores, I think, are so successful, is they don't let the franchisees get far away from them, and it's consistent and delicious. Yeah, have a couple more fries here. They're good too. I interviewed with a Chick-fil-A one time, a long time ago, and I spent the day in one of their little units. I don't think I could do it. You're in such a small space, and you're there for, 12 hours a day. I think I'd go crazy. Could you do it? Could you work inside a small space? And if you do work inside a small space, what's the secret? How do you keep sane? Do you have to go outside periodically or what? I couldn't do it. I thanked them for their time and found something else to do.
So how do they get them in the shape?
I don't know. I think they have a waffle blade that. These are real potatoes. I mean, I don't think they're.
But how does the skin stay on? Like if they
I
don't...
think they take a potato and run the blade, the waffle blade, like that, and then from the other side. And then I think they have waffle people. Has anyone seen the waffle fry cut? And the question is, does what they cut out become the other waffle fry? Like, is this like one potato becomes really a giant continuous waffle fry? If you know the waffle fry secret, I would like to know the waffle fry secret. Or do they get them from Waffle House? I doubt that. I'll tell you something. One thing I didn't know is that when Truett Cathy retired, he continues to sell the seasoning, the batter and everything for the Chick-fil-A sandwich. So his company still sells that. So in that way, he becomes a supplier of Chick-fil-A, but they require their stores to use that batter mix. So that way, Truett Cathy still has an income stream, even though he's retired and out of the business. So I thought that was pretty clever. These guys have been around the block, and they know how to do it. I went around the block when I ordered. Well, I'm almost to the bottom of the fries here, so I'm going to remind you what I do every week. Life is short. Enjoy every meal. I'm going to finish these